Good evening, everybody. It's me, Milo Molson, and this is Mazoku Trueno, and we're out here doing the damn thing. At the end of the last one, Trueno was at Dick Lake, which was you might be wondering why it's called that, but if you saw it on a map, you wouldn't. And he's building a tower there, and I'm getting some supplies ready. Might run them out, might not. We'll see. But anyway, let's take us into the game.
What? Oh, yeah. I was climbing down the tower. I need to come back with more ladders.
Oh yeah. Let's see, is this
Ooh.
crossbow stuff right? Yeah. Maybe.
Where did they go without ever knowing the way? I didn't put a marker on back home. It's somewhere in the lake, right?
Yeah. No,
In the
it's next to
shallow
the
part
lake,
of the
but
lake.
there's like a
Yeah.
pillar of dirt next to the hole, so hopefully that
Oh,
helps. Maybe a lantern would be a good idea on there at some point. Let's see. I'm gonna put this stave in here to dry out. And I think you said you needed a wrench and some gunpowder last time.
okay.
I got the wrench made and the gunpowder made. The problem is, unless it's in a flask, it'll get wet. So I guess you have to come back and get it
Right, right.
because it is kind of wet out there. Let's see, what's this called? Cross stirrup.
Okay, so, well, sure is a lot of rift activity. Maybe a scarecrow out here if we want to make a settlement near Dick Lake.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea. It is warmer down there. Let's see, I guess I'll just put these scissors up here. Alright, I need 2 bush meat. And we have none, so I gotta go find it. I think a big picture of mimosa does sound pretty nice.
A big pitcher? You mean a carafe? Come on, man.
Yeah, sorry, I'm slumming it up out here, I guess.
Don't worry. I remember our first time ordering a carafe. None of us knew what a carafe was.
Almost sounds like a mix of a car and a giraffe.
Right? Ooh, a grave site. There's probably stuff buried here. Who got buried next to Dick Lake?
That's King Richard himself, probably.
He left rot. An
Yeah,
obsidian
bodies do that, yeah.
fire clay. Scraps of metal. A warm robe.
Could use those metal scraps.
Also, like a rib cage and stuff, but we're good on that.
Yeah, let's let him have his resting place there.
Right.
Oh my god, these oyster mushrooms. Good dang. Well, they're dryad saddles, but whatever.
Oh, I hear a wolf.
We'll let it out so it can breathe.
Bum, 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 bum. So between my completely serious song obsession and uh whatever stupid bullshit, boy band's back on the table as well.
Yeah, I think I saw that like NSYNC or Backstreet was touring around again.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, in sync without Justin Timberlake because he's a cunt, of course.
Yeah, but he does make good music.
True that. I'm not gonna
I mean, you can't deny
talk
that he
shit on
brought
that.
sexy back.
He did bring sexy back. Okay, I can see the tower overlooking Dick Lake from here. Man, once this game gets shader packs, it's over for Minecraft.
There are some available, some shader packs. Not nearly as many, but there's a few that popped up on the mod site. You can look for shaders.
It's not a shader that makes everything into a pastel wonderland, so.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess no, there isn't. That would be kind of weird, but I guess somebody might as well do it.
This game isn't for the girlies, bro. That's why the market cap is so small.
Nah, this game's for the mamas.
I found the post again, the gripping and farting and squirting and dripping.
No.
It's like a cognito hazard, man. You'll be having a normal day and then you'll remember it exists.
That's the best kind of post.
Girl, I'll be your Superman. I'll do like no one can. You know that I'm the only thing that you need. I'm sorry. If you didn't watch the live action Inspector Gadget movie in 1998, were you even living in the 90s?
I did see it in theaters. I got the opportunity to choose between that and Iron Giant, and I picked that one. And I think
Fuck.
my parents wanted me to see Iron Giant, so you probably didn't
Oh,
want me to
the
see Inspector
the
Gadget.
Iron Giant where they talk about commie shit. Fuck. Okay, I see. I went all around Dick Island when I really just needed to look next to the base of the tower where we built this wonderful stairway.
It's at the base. That's nuts.
Man, I actually do remember all of the. For some reason, I remember that in the 90s, Inspector Gadget was like a premier franchise. They had a cartoon, they had a Super Nintendo game, at least one Super Nintendo game, if not more. Probably books, comics, and other media.
It had
But
some cultural cachet.
now you talk about Inspector Gadget, people look at you like you stupid.
Yeah, it kind of did fall off. Though, crazy thing is, and I guess it's slightly related, but the French company that made it is called DIC. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, you mean the animators for the
Yeah,
cartoon?
yeah, I think so.
Right, right. Yeah, they Deke animated a lot of 90s cartoons. The Wonderful World
Da-da-da.
of Deke.
And now they got a lake. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh man, this raccoon is gonna fucking get it, man. Well, no, he's gone. Shit. Da-na-na-na, Inspector Gadget. Da-na-na-na-da-da-bum-bum. Maybe that's why I like Deus Ex so much.
Because it's Inspector Gadget, but different.
Yeah, it's like edgy Inspector Gadget.
All sci-fi futurism media can be summed up in Inspector Gadget or The Matrix.
Yeah. I never asked
If
for
it's
this
got a
penny.
if it's a goofy aura to it, it's Inspector Gadget. If it's serious, it's the other option I mentioned.
Matrix.
Where's my
Yeah.
horse? Matrix. Where's my horse?
Your elk?
He must teleport to me now. Oh, I see him. He's stuck. He was stuck. I'll give you everything you want and more. They had like a dime a dozen boy bands back in the day, but like fuck, honestly, Youngstown knocked it out of whichever Swedish guy they paid knocked it out of the park with the Inspector Gadget boy band song. They interpolated the theme really well. It has a really fun fuck ass instrumentation, and they play with the chords a lot. Um, Satisfying song. Youngstown as a boy band may be forgettable, maybe one of the slot bands, but like, hey, they did a good job.
You gotta get credit where it's due. Yeah.
Right. Oh my God, I can't believe how close to the base the hog lot was.
Yeah.
Those bears really took that shit from right under our noses.
Right? Yeah. That's why the next one was even closer.
No, we said never again, bro.
Yeah.
Never
Never
forget.
again and never forget.
We knitted t-shirts.
Yeah, just do it automatic. And a go gadget, I'll give you everything.
Hmm. And you know they're talking about that dick, but it's really about Inspector Gadget, who famously has that go-go gadget dick in extender.
Yeah, I mean that's the first thing he probably tried after his like surgery, and he's like, "All right, thank God, I ain't gonna complain."
He went, kids,
It,
I need you to leave the room.
and the police chief's
Go,
like,
go,
"Don't
gadget.
worry,
Something
Inspector,
like
I got you covered, fam."
go, go, gadget. A word you can't hear. It knocks his hat off his head. My God.
But you know, since it is Inspector Gadget, that shit's gonna come out at the worst moment.
Oh no. I don't remember what the lady he saves all the time is, but that's when that shit was. Oh man, we have a lot of fun around here. What did I come back into?
You wanted
Uh,
food and ladders and a
no, I
wrench.
got food. I need ladders and a wrench. Boo.
All right, I'm gonna head back because I got that wrench. Go gadget pipe wrench. Bam.
Go go gadget that pipe. What do you need a pipe for? No claw, not that pipe. Boing. Knocks his block off with his dick.
Go gadget Benjamin. Hey, good to see you. Expand your gadget. It's the most fun you can possibly have in Minecraft. Oh yeah. I just That's another thing about Inspector Gadget though. The helicopter that comes out of his hat, it's like, do they have to put handles on it? I guess they did. So he can control where
Together.
it goes, but yeah,
Well,
it really
think of how a gyroscopic mechanism works. It can't be firmly attached to his head. It needs to be on a free swiveling mechanism.
right, but
And
that
then
mechanism is connected to what? You know,
the
there's a
control
linkage
arm.
to his body there. So it's gonna have some sort of bearing in there. And something to provide some counter rotation too. So where's the stabilizer fin come out?
You can't see it. It's in his ass.
Yeah.
Now, what that would be an interesting like thought experiment, like science YouTuber, like could obviously we can't make Inspector Gadget, but can any of those gadgets feasibly exist? Obviously not, but let's pretend.
Yeah, Mr. Beast stuff gadgets and people. That's usually work. Yeah, he's
That would be
counterfarting would do the trick there probably.
lit. If I must say.
They never asked for this. Mr. Beast here.
Mr. Beast here. We turned this retired detective into a mechanical abomination.
All right, here's the some gunpowder and a wrench. There you go.
To put it in my.
And you have to flask it up, yeah. So.
I have to do this shit with both hands. We could do it automatic. I just call out go go gadget. Like that can only mean one thing.
It's like, brother, you didn't do your job, and now she's calling out go gadget after you leave.
No, Inspector Gadget has possibly some kind of like intravenous system where like he could do like adrenaline, fit the vodka, Royal Honey Pack.
Oh, fuck, that's too much. Inspector Gadget with the Royal Honey Pack. Claw ain't got a chance. Shitty Deus Ex Future built around Mr. Beast videos. Yeah, I'd watch that and weep.
The fucked up thing is that Mr. Beast is the kind of person that we need if we ever expect fun technology to ever be created again.
It's like, yeah, I took the liberty of sawing your hands off.
Took the liberty. You should say, I took your liberty by sawing your hands off. Oh my God, I had a funny discussion just last night. I was telling the boys in VC, if you were a medieval like skirmisher for hire, so you can't be a pikeman, you can't be a longbowman, you can't be one of the like hired, like you can't be one of the rank and file. You're like a mercenary. You're like a hired soldier. So like, halberdiers, way-hander types. What would be like your loadout in those days? If you like had to choose your own loadout.
I don't know what that would typically be required, so it'd be hard to say.
Well, let's just assume for simplicity's sake, right? Let's just assume that you're in the Middle Ages, like um somewhere in medieval Germany. Um, we're not doing no gunpowder. You're mostly fighting battles in small 300, 200 person armies. You're fighting over territory. Your enemies are much like yourself, hired. Some Persians, maybe some hired. Maybe some hired Irish. I don't know. I don't actually know the lay of the land super well. I'm not doing a good job of painting the picture, but like maybe you can fill in the gaps with your own wants.
Hmm. Um. So are we marching or
You can't be horseback. That'd be OP.
and how close are resupplies? Or are we pillaging the local areas? Or
Well, you're just hired on a per campaign. They're expected to like house and feed you throughout this campaign. Let's say it's like a 6 month expected campaign to capture something. So
well,
like when I say loadout, like what kind of like main weapon, what kind of like sidearms might you take with you? What kind of armor would you try to provide for yourself? Assuming that you have like already a name for yourself, so you got like a good amount of money to work with. So like I'm not saying you have like you don't have everything available to you, but like you could, you have some nice stuff.
and like, well, see, making it historically accurate, that's tough too, because I don't know exactly all the weapons that every time period or different army would
Right.
have,
Well,
right? But
this
so
is mostly like wish fulfillment, right?
okay, like like a double-handed sword, like you know a standard long sword,
Hmm.
and a sort of a dirk kind of knife, like they would have
Hmm.
in Scotland, and just lightish leather armor. Because I mean, who are we fighting? I see. I just don't know enough about it, man.
Oh, well, okay. You can assume that. Okay, so let's say you're fighting a rival feudal lord who also has a private standing army. Uh, but it's not a like super rich nation. You're not going up against a Goliath. You could assume that the enemy would have like fortification advantage, but not a technological advantage or a numbers advantage necessarily.
Mm.
So like, you're the kind of guy that they would hire to like bust up a fort or so.
Well, just enough food and armor and weapons. Um,
But you'd be comfortable with the two-handed sword
yeah, that's
loadout.
kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Mm. See, because since I said no pikes, a lot of the conversation was about like a halberd, poleaxe.
yeah, halberd would be nice, but you said none.
But that exactly, that's just too easy.
And a shield, I
I
guess.
was thinking I would like a shield and like a falchion.
Hmm.
Since I can't be on horseback swinging a saber, that would be ideal.
That'd be
Running
cool.
down peasants on a horse with a saber sounds great, but no.
Hey, Kira, good to see you.
Welcome. Where'd I leave the axe? It's somewhere in one of these boxes, I'm betting.
But it might be
Yeah.
next to the coal house.
And I started getting really into falchions because I saw a video essay about like the premise of the video was why were sabers so uh like they were proliferated throughout all of this warfare, and it's like basically it comes down to, you know, on horseback it's really easy to get it out and it's thick enough and good enough to, you know,
And it's
cut
like
most things in
curved,
half.
so it can.
Yeah, that sums it up. And I was like, wow, that's kind of lame. But a falchion is like a thicker saber meant to be used like as a not just like a slashing weapon, but like something to fight with. Like potentially you could use a falchion or a gladius to parry block some larger two-hand weapon attacks. It's a thicker weapon
Hmm.
than a saber, which would be a little flimsy, especially if your opponent was swinging a big old fang at you. You wouldn't maybe want a saber right in that situation.
Yeah.
And since I'm kind of expecting to have to like stab people, you know, that's why I'm also thinking like a buckler, like a small shield, decent size shield, also like a dagger. Um, I don't have any in mind what kind of specifically dagger.
Oh, like a like a kirpan or something might be cool.
I mean, a dagger is a given. Most people back then ate with a knife, right? There was all that decorum about how to eat with your knife to not look like a slob, because apparently that was a thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of cultural aspect to it as well. I don't know. It's hard for me to say, and I feel like a lot of the other supplies would matter too. You know, like being able to clean your weapon and all that.
Oh, like whetstones and stuff. Well, like again, like you're a gun for hire. Like they have to have some of the basic shit for y'all, right?
Yeah, but how much and like what does our supply line look like?
But well, I don't think that hired soldiers back then had to provide their own supplies on campaign. That seems ridiculous.
Okay, but
So,
what supplies is our employer providing?
well, what would be enough food to march on and wage war on? Like, I mentioned, well, if the guy is expecting you to conquer some lands for him, he has to have enough money, bro, to
Mm-hmm.
to feed y'all well. I mean, especially because again, so the opponent's army might be like a pretty well off institution, but as you know, in a lot of this kind of medieval sort of warfare, you're mostly up against peasants with spears who have fortification, which makes them like 10 times deadlier. But it is mostly peasants with spears.
Okay.
And like, you know, they might have a small standing army, but like there's way more experienced soldiers on your side because y'all have to overcome the fortification.
Yeah, and it takes like 2 or 3 times attackers to overcome a defense.
Is that like a established
That's a
Sun
pretty
Tzu type
common.
of?
common ratio. Yeah, 2.5 to
Oh.
3 times.
And how does that actually work out in real combat situations? Is that mostly true, even empirically through history?
I don't know, but I've heard that number passed around a lot. It could just be like a very persistent myth, but I don't know. I think it depends a lot on a lot. But as a rule of
Right.
thumb, check that vendor in my room and see if there's any wallpaper there you might want. He's selling some wallpaper. Let's see. I'm gonna grab one of these meals here.
Green wallpaper, light green, pink wallpaper.
Yeah, also good to
That's
see you. Are we winning? Pretty good, I guess. We're resupplying. I'm trying to figure out how we load out if we were an ancient mercenary. Well, not ancient, but long time ago.
ancient by our standards.
Well, when I think ancient, I think of like Sumerians and shit.
Fuck, this is a real old head.
Or like ancient Egypt or ancient Greece is, like Socrates and shit, and not like the 1800s Peloponnesian War or something. You know.
No, this is definitely more of like fuck. I want to say like, what is the era I'm thinking of?
The biggest hassle with Sumerian era stuff seems that any
Like
storage medium you have is already pretty heavy on its own. Yeah, true, true.
it's like 1500, 1600. I was
So
thinking
early
like
early modern
1400.
era, as a historian would call that.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking like 1400s, but I guess I was actually thinking 1500s. I got an axe to grind and an axe to find.
But like I said, check the house here, the charcoal place. There's a couple axes here. They're flint.
Oh,
Oh, and there's an old iron one too.
I might have put it back all the way over there. But we have to be consistent in where stuff goes, or
Yeah,
else I'll never learn.
I kind of figured that makes sense to put it there. But maybe we could move it inside. Who knows? But I just figured if there's a lot of wood chopping going on, it's for charcoal a lot of the time. So could fancy that place up. All right, so we got a new crossbow stave. Let me salt this hide here. Yeah, go ahead and give me that 64 salt. Alrighty.
So how did supply lines look like in the 1500s? I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, I know Romans were famous for theirs, but I just don't know all that much about it. Let's see. I'll put these bow and arrows up in the armory. Don't know why I have them even. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. Nope. How much ammo do I have? Oh, a shitload, actually. Bought a boat. Alright, cool. And knife goes up. Alright, so what do we need for a stirrup crossbow? Alright, I should have the rest of those. Damn, this is expensive.
That's my problem with a lot of these for fun mods. Is that the thing that you're crafting isn't that good, and it still takes a lot of effort.
Some of it is real good though. I think I did most of my smithing already. I was waiting on that thing to dry more so than anything, but I can't say for sure. Okay, yep, bronze. I guess we're going with bronze then. So, or maybe I was making a latch. No, I was making a stirrup for sure. Go big or go home. Alright, so we need the crossbow lock parts and the stirrup. Got that. A brass plate and some nails. They don't have to be, I guess they might have to be bronze. You know, apparently a problem that was only somewhat recently solved in military logistics is coins are heavy. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, paying the troops? Hmm. Pretty much only when coins stop being really relevant. Yeah. R.I.P. the penny.
Uh, it's funny because at my job we do that a lot too. Like, it's not so effective with Gen Z and younger, but uh Gen X, millennials, etc. Can keep a running tab in your head of like how much change the till might be under or over
Mm-hmm.
based on whether you have enough change or not. At our store, we just like give people a little more change if we don't have enough change. Like, I'll give you an extra fives. Like, for example, if we don't have quarters, like, I'm likely to hand wave anywhere between 20 to like between like 0 and 20 cents. I might hand wave that, keep it in my head. And usually it works out just because like we don't have enough change and like who cares? And also a lot of people tell you to keep the change and it just balances out.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a problem with my tills being over or under.
Apparently, the U.S. military came up with the cardboard coins that bases will accept at face value. Now, I've heard of wooden nickels, like some companies would use as their script in like mining camps and stuff.
Oh, I was supposed to buy wallpaper. Dude left your room. He was escaping.
Oh, well, he just teleports out whenever he's done being here. So I need to make some more food for them. Let's see. We need to pour some nails. That's right. Brass. Don't have any bronze. Oh.
I bought all his white wallpaper.
Ooh.
It cost us a fair amount of gears.
Well, that's just business.
And I could see the shadow was running away. All right, what are we gonna tape up with this? The white room? This is purple. Like, oh, the white contrast here would go crazy, right? Oh, this is pink.
Hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. What do you think the bathroom ought to be? Or maybe the bathroom ought to be like a stone kind of thing. Like at least in the shower area, like some ceramic white tile. And then out
I
here,
like
who
that.
knows? Ricky, good
This
to see
pink
you. You said so.
pink should be an accent. Like so. Actually, no. I like the wood look.
And next for the sunglasses. And the hat.
Nah, this needs to be changed to wood.
Doing good. How am I doing tonight? Pretty good. Pretty good. Just getting into crossbow making here. I mean, we already got, you know, rifles and pistols, but why not have a little crossbow too? I guess I better think about what the bolts are going to be made of.
Catch me in West Gloucestershire and you'll catch the rifle. No, you can't decorate half blocks.
What a shame. All right.
I like
Guess
the
I'll.
rustic look here out here.
Oh, you heard JC in your head? Yeah. I mean, that's his line, man. Will I cook all 4 of these steel ingots into crossbow bolts? Probably not, but I'll get them hot just in case.
Yo.
All right, and this is ready to pour up.
Pour up, right.
Can you make exploding bolts? There's a mod to do so. I don't know if I have it installed. Let's see.
We're gonna go full Turok in here.
Yeah. Well, I gotta only find some dinosaurs. Oh, and well, I guess I could make a crossbow quiver. Well, I don't know why I'm gonna make the crossbow quiver or how I'm gonna do that, but it's like, what is it afraid of? Takes a buckle. Those buckles are a pain in the ass to make. I think exploding bolts better than flintlock. It could be. Probably is, definitely. Well, it doesn't have the same range though. But no, I don't think we have that mod. I have an explosives mod, but not or is it even working? Yeah, it's got it. Okay, yeah. There's some different bombs here. But no, there's not the there. Okay, that's the big boy shit right there. We don't have the explosive crossbow bolts. Maybe next time. I did install a lunchbox mod, so that is one thing I gotta think about making. A backpack that will automatically feed you. Talking the one thing you can never say in an airport. Yeah. All right, what are we making here? Bolt. Head. Steel arrowhead. Could it be that easy?
Do you guys know that song that's like, Father of mine, hey, tell me how have you been?
Don't think so off the top of my head.
And hey, tell me how. Do you have the waypoint for the teleporter? Because I forgot to mark it again.
For the teleporter in
Oh, you're smithing. I'll figure it out. For the teleporter to Dick Lake.
there I piled some dirt in the lake. So
Okay.
So go to the hog lot and look around for dirt.
Great. I feel like Link setting out with Epona. Yeah, I think it is by Everclear. God, so many like that genre of music is just like, you don't hear music like that anymore. Is it sad? I just think it is melancholic. I just always thought it was like a real as fuck song. They're spitting. Never paid attention to the lyrics. Maybe I should. Well, I kind of picked up on the dad leaving him at some point because the lyrics are like, um, fuck you. Nah. Well, the lyrics are like unambiguously like, I'll never understand you. You're a piece of shit. Uh, but yeah, I just like the sound of the song is very infectious. It's like it nails that feeling, that edge of like, ah, it really captures all of the emotions so well. The stinging it starts off like a little melancholic and reminiscent. Um then during the like later verses where the words get more aggressive, they add more like distortion elements and stuff, and like the longing, the melancholy, it turns to like, well, fuck you. I'll never understand you. I don't want to understand you. How dare you leave us. It's like actually a beautiful work of art. A lot of these uh, my problem is that I spend a lot of time trying to find meaning and beauty in Billboard Top 100 music that was on the radio 20 years ago, but not nearly enough time doing that for music that is popular and meaningful to people right now. That is
Right.
to say, I was listening to Femtonil the other day. I think if you listen to Femtonil, I'm gonna steal something out your house.
Would you say Death in the Family by Sum 41 be similar? To come out in
I have to
97?
listen
Yeah.
to it.
Almost 20? You mean almost 30 years ago? Wait, no.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh, fuck.
Shut up, bro. Is this a hog lie?
I've had the Incubus song stuck in my head. Excuse me while I burst into flame.
That is a good one. Classic. I've had enough of this world and its people's mindless games. But like he's spitting truth to power. It's just that unfortunately he is complaining about 20-year-old person problems, which are like barely problems. I heard that the lead singer of Incubus was an asshole.
I heard that too.
You might have heard it from me because I say it almost every
I
time.
did, yes. But you're not the only person who said that, so.
If a lot of people heard this, it must be true.
Yeah. Never met the guy, but I'm gonna just go ahead and tell everybody. So,
And then you meet him and he's fucking just a chill
the
dude.
nicest guy. Man,
He's
sorry I did
actually,
you dirty, bro.
yeah, Femtonil is that artist who does that like screaming music for trans people.
I don't think I've ever heard of him. No.
Uh, I would say that it is important to try new things and only to try them. Uh, I just don't see myself vibing with that sort of music. I'm kind of too old, I feel.
A
The
friend of
angst
yours,
in my
6 years ago, showed on, and you recall it being on SoundCloud. SoundCloud, yeah. I hadn't thought about SoundCloud that much recently.
they are on SoundCloud. They're also on YouTube Music. Startling amount of views. Startling. The youth is fucking with it. Do I like Scream, like Screamo music, or like Scream the movie?
Or ice cream.
Or like, do I like to scream? I guess music, screamo music. I listened to a little bit of screamo music in 2007, 8, whatever, when it was relevant, and I liked a few songs, but I don't think the genre is something I really fuck with.
Yeah, I had a bit of a Hollywood Undead phase around 2007 to 29 or 2009.
Yeah. I fell out of love with that music genre a lot when I found out that a lot of the singers or what bands don't actually perform super well live, and there was a lot of musical editing magic. Which just goes into the point I always make about we should hold our artists of today to a higher standard, make them do a little fucking dance.
Yeah, but then
I
again, I don't
remember
know. I think just because you can't do it well live doesn't mean you're not making something good. You know, like what
I,
purely electronic music can be good too, and that's not like got any singing
that's
talent.
also that's also true. Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that, but in EDM music, the DJ is expected to reproduce the song using their pads and samples and stuff live. That's why it's called a live mix. Otherwise,
Uh,
they're lying to you.
Again, I think as long as you can make an end product that sounds good, maybe it's not as like impressive in certain ways, but still, I think you know, I think if at the end of the day it sounds good, that's good. But maybe not, worth a
To
concert
see them,
visit.
to
If
see
you're,
them
if
live.
they're just gonna hit play on an MP3, that's not worth maybe seeing live. Maybe it is. Sometimes it's about the vibe.
And okay, so here, how about this? Okay, like there was an era in the 80s where every live performance was done that way. They were not fucking with getting mauled by a bear. Actually, I'm mauling the bear.
All right, there we go. Everywhere I go, bitches always know. Charlie Sheen has got a weenie that he loves to show. Yeah, there we go. They talk about drinking 40s a lot in that song. So, and a lot of their other songs too. So, I'm all
I got
about
a
that.
bear pelt. I got a bear pelt with a head. Do you need a rug?
That'd be good for a rug, or you can make armor out of it.
A bear armor?
You can make that, yes. See,
Wow. I don't think it's better than chainmail though.
it's not, yeah. I don't even know how you'd go about making that, but yeah, it's possible. Oh yeah, like a bear hide helmet or something.
Yeah, bears better hide.
What is that, like Twink saying or something? Dude, do a favor, Trey, to listen to Death Text Fatality and give you your brutal, honest opinion. Gotta show Wiz Hollywood Undead since he's been knocking back 40s and death. So, yeah, you know what? But I bet Wiz knows all about Hollywood Undead. I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Oh my god, I'm getting fucked on. I'm fighting for my fucking life. I have plenty of supplies. Like, we're a feudal lord trying to take over. My loadout is a falx, chainmail, a pot of food. My
Yeah, I don't know.
opponents are some drifters.
Supply lines impeccable.
I ride my horse back to base.
I pillaged the local town for some grain. Yeah, life's good. You don't know what kind of music Wiz listens to. I don't either, but I think he knows about that stuff. The artist you've only really heard him mention is MF Doom and Hobson. That's a crazy mix there, but yeah. MF Doom's awesome, and I will admit to liking a Hobson song or two.
Death Text Fatality. DETH. It's a minute and a half long. Oh no, a minute and close to 2 minutes.
Kind of raps over an anime OP soundtrack almost in that song. All right. So what do we need for Mr. Crossbow here? Plate. Plate, nail, string, parts, saw boards.
I think this is low screamo. I think the screamo elements are literally pushed into the back of the song. That's my brutal opinion. I don't think this is screamo necessarily.
My bitch character tier list, I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
What is a bitch character?
You know, like characters
Character
that are
who is a
bitches.
bitch?
Yeah, but like not just like, like actually mean.
I would say Dio. Is Dio a bitch? I think Dio is a
Yeah,
bitch.
he's kind of a bitch. He's got that on. Yeah, Ram from ReZero. That's another one.
My ex-wife.
All right, you win.
Never.
My fucking bitch ex-wife.
Fuck, that joke would kill in a millennial stand-up comedy festival where everyone's in on the joke and they know you don't have an ex-wife.
Yeah.
I love imagining the most effective tactics available in situations that will never happen.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Like being a 1500s mercenary. But what would you do if you came across a bear in that situation? I'm sure we've all thought about how we'd have to kill a bear if it came to it.
I think that it's important to think about, can you even kill a bear? You know, like
You think the screams are definitely backing vocals in the music, but yes, a healthy balance.
I mean, if you want your screamo boneless, I guess it is screamo.
Make that shit boneless. Wait, did I put that string up? No, I didn't. Thank God.
And
All
that
right.
concept of boneless versions of stuff, I think that House music is boneless. Trance music, like, it's all cyclical, man. I get so tired of it, man. When I was growing up, I thought trance was the coolest thing ever. And I was right. Uh, I can only rotate. Do I have to chop all these down because I fucked up?
Maybe.
I need an axe out here.
Didn't you take one? Bro. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dracula.
Yeah. Now, is there another word for throat that we could use?
Um,
What's Dragula?
it's like a vehicle he's got. It's like a drag racer, but vampire. Another word for
So,
throat, though.
like dead ass. That's what a Dragula is.
Yeah. Let me see. It's like Dracula, but it's like, you know. Or at least some people have said so. I don't see how one can slam in the back of this though, because it's kind of a. Well, I'll post a image link, I guess.
Uh-huh. Hold on, let me mute so I can eat a hot wing.
Esophagus or thrusy. But yeah, that's like the concept of a Dracula. But yeah, kind of hard to imagine a lot of slamming going back on there. Except you got it. All right. Oh goodness gracious! I gotta make more bolt heads here. Jesus, all right, you got it. Uh-huh. All right, I'll set my timer here. Focus. All right, back to slamming. Oh. Damn, you had a blessed day. Hot wings and mimosas. I think he's got an album called Songs to Strip To, which that was included in, which, tells you
Okay.
everything about him.
Okay, so yeah, Dragula is a car that was originally featured in The Munsters. He's referencing that.
Mm. Perfect.
Falling through the trees, tremble in my knees. Bum 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 bada bum bum bum. What? I don't think those are the lyrics.
No, that's lyrics. I think so. It sounds alright.
Dig in them bitches and get in them britches and smell on the tips of your fingers.
Damn. That's
Fuck.
what if he were even freakier edition?
Yeah. Uh, Getting on your knees, can you feel the breeze? Ah! Oh man, falling is gonna keep fucking me up.
Fall damage don't fuck around, no sir.
My ding ding dong. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tra-la-la.
I miss that era of music. Like I remember that there was an era right after I got out of high school where we had some insane musical memes. When I was still in high school, we had that era of like Bed Intruder and stuff like that. When I got out of high school, immediately after we had Epic Sax Guy. Bow, bum, ba, da, ba, bum, bow, bum, ba, da, ba, bum, bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, bow. And then right at the same time as that, the and when I walk in the morning and as I feel better,
Oh yeah, the
yeah.
He-Man memes or whatever.
The He-Man was in full swing at that time as well, and it just comboed into like so many viral songs.
Yeah, they still do that. I can't think of any this year, but you know, a few years ago they had I put the new 4Gs on the Jeep. That was really that was some good shit.
That was
right
really
there.
good. We kind of went crazy on it.
Yeah. 2023 for whatever reason had just like some of the best. And I'm trying to think of any more recent one. I mean, there were songs that were in stuff like that High Away with Snaps and that
Oh, Fly Away with the animation
yeah
that got
yeah
commissioned.
yeah, but that
Yeah.
didn't quite the song wasn't the big part of that one, I guess. But
It wasn't honestly though. Like if we separate the art from the artist, the song itself is actually pretty good.
oh, it's a real nice song, yeah, for sure. I bumped that for a while, but
Dude, so you wouldn't be able to waterboard that out of me, man. I'm kidding. That's just for the bit. I don't actually.
hide away from me.
Okay, I gotta go back for the axe. Once you see what I've done to this tower, you're gonna be shaking your head no, so people know that you don't approve of these building methods.
Disapprovingly shaking my head right there.
Well, you know, if Sean Paul was in the room, you'd be shaking that other thing.
Shake
Well, I'm
that
on the way to
thing.
time. Girl, I'm gonna be keeping you on. What if there was a SCP that was like sad backstory guy who died while listening to Temperature by Sean Paul?
I don't know, like what it
And
is.
he psychically attacks you for a week, and you'll hear it as like a schizo voice in your head, like, "Well, I'm on the way that time," with like some reverb.
And then just get
Keeping you on. I got that. They keeping you strong.
and the room slowly is getting warmer and warmer.
Girl, I got the right tactics to. And you're like, who said that? What? Sean Paul, no! He's not gonna give it to me! He's not gonna give it to me, no! And yeah, and you spontaneously combust.
Shawty, you're my angel.
That's Shaggy, not
Oh,
Sean Paul.
excuse me, fake fan.
Great song though. Oh my god, I keep getting fucked on by fall damage. They should make a sequel to Hooked on Phonics, Fucked on by Fall Damage.
Well, see,
It would benefit no
you're
one.
doing too many ambitious tricks on it, and you're falling them.
Okay, SCP where it's just the Super Mario Brothers Luigi aura farming in your peripheral vision.
That sounds. A lot of these sound just like schizophrenia.
But what if schizophrenia was funny and quirky and made you
Yeah.
more dateable?
Schizophrenic cool problems.
Full schizophrenic problem number 12. You have more friends than anyone could ever count or meet.
Or believe. She goes to another school. Don't worry about it.
TikTok AI woman voice. Top 10 schizophrenic friends that you might have. Guy who tells you to burn things. This is your best friend. Keep him around.
Guy who tells you not to trust them.
He's probably the smartest guy you know.
He's got your back. But everybody else, they're out to get you.
The Hat Man.
Need I say more? Allergy-free guarantee.
We have so many hogs in this lot.
That's the point.
Nothing bad will ever happen to them, right?
Yeah. That's the point. Hope not, anyway. That's foreshadowing right there in a horror movie right there.
We need a cannon mod so we can build cannons.
There is one.
So we can fortify the hog lot.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go back to
my elk was screaming just now. Can you chill out?
It's like, what do you want, Al? Jeez. That is a lot of hogs, man. Wow.
Head durability 1 out of 4,500.
Yeah, wow.
If I swing this bitch one more time, you're saying it'll bust in a million pieces?
Yeah, that head's gonna bust, man.
My God.
That's gonna require resmithing.
Okay. Here's a funny bit. Recording a love song where the lyrics are ambiguously about how much you're gonna come or something like that.
You know, I feel like there must be a few of these already, but I can't think of any. Let's see. How many of these are pregnant?
Hold on, I gotta go pee.
Alright, I'm gonna milk this thing. Oh, there was a liter, 10 liters of milk in there. Alright, hell yeah. Oh, I didn't. I don't know why I went after all those sticks for. Oh yeah. Put the milk up in the milk barrel. 20 days. Oh, oh, I should check on the fish. That's what I ought to do. All right. How's our pumpkin doing? Pretty okay. All right, I'm gonna see if we got any fish. Any fishies to go in the pot because we need some stew going here. Like real bad. And possibly some hogs. But there's gonna be so many damn hogs. It's crazy. Gotta feed them to get them up to good weight and then just take a cleaver to the back of the head. Bonk. I'm gonna kill that entire generation probably. Okay, what do we got here? Boom. Boom. Fresh for 2 days. Good deal. Fillet that bitch. Yeah. Spoiled. And we'll see. Wonder if that'd ruin the stew. We'll see, actually. I'm gonna test that out. 24-hour, 2 days. Oh, okay, so it kind of like, yeah, all right. As long as I get that cooking fast, we're good. And these are raw fish eggs. They're not ovulated though, so we can just eat them. But they're going in the pot. Oh, that rice is fucked, but I'll take it. What happened here? I'm almost out of stamina too. We gotta move, move, move. Okay. Look at that elk on the still. Bring it to a simmer. Damn it. I only got 3 hours. Perfect. Light 'em up, 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 light 'em up, 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 light 'em up, 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 I'm on fire. Take the torch.
Though his mind is not for rent to any god or government. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of a rush renaissance. God, what a good song. Today's Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you. He smokes that shit and makes a cool tune.
So is that song about the actual Tom Sawyer, or is it?
Okay. I'm so glad you asked. I might be the only person in VTubing who has dedicated any amount of thought to what it might mean. And my interpretation of the lyrics is that Tom Sawyer is real,
Mm-hmm.
um, but also a metaphorical Tom Sawyer because they're talking about Tom Sawyer like he existed, but they're alluding to a version of him that exists today, and the song mostly describes some of the qualities he possesses. Um, it's kind of aspirational. It is to say that today's Tom Sawyer is an idea only.
Okay. So an idea of
But I
what
got
though? Like what's
and I,
what?
of a rebel of a self fulfilling hero of the common man. Man, listen to this keyboard. Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Hold on.
Mm, no.
Fuck. Oh my God. I can't get it to pick up on the mic. I'm gonna turn up my gain a lot.
Okay.
What is that? You hear
Still
that?
don't. Still not. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, I gotta probably turn Discord some setting. Hold on. Voice and video. Video. Okay.
Oh, I hear that. Yeah.
What does that sound? What is that? What quality would you assign to
That
that
sounds like
sound?
raindrops hitting an empty salad box.
But the terminology that people in the know use is marbly, uh, clacky,
I could
uh,
go with marbly clacky. Your voice is real quiet now.
hold on. Okay, is
That's
that
better.
better?
Yeah.
Okay. But in keyboard terms, I'm told this is a marbly keyboard as opposed to a creamy keyboard.
Ooh. I bet there's
Uh,
a lot of creepy keyboards out there.
when you're talking to your keyboard enthusiast friend and he's talking about how it's creepy and it's creamy and it's lewd.
Night, thanks for the raid there. How was ministry for you? Did y'all accomplish what you were setting out to do? I saw a little bit of that earlier.
Welcome, Raiders. Woo! Holy shit, the new way. What the
The new A.
hell?
Thank you for the raid. Thanks for the plap raid there. How was y'all's ministry? Everybody check out Night New A. Cool
The
fellas.
new way recommending you a keyboard talking
Are you
about, do you
winning,
want a
son?
creamy keyboard? Do you want a lubed keyboard?
Yeah, I think I'll have my keyboard creamy, thanks. I don't want it crunch. I like my keyboards like my peanut butter creamy. Yeah, I think we're winning pretty good. I think the tower on the lake there is going pretty nice. 5 hours for one sector. That's pretty dangerous right there. I saw you had like 4 people working on it.
I have to ask. So, since we need a new axe,
Yep,
what's the what material? Iron?
steel is the best one. Might as well make it steel, and you're standing on a steel.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How many ingots for an axe head?
Just one.
Incredible. I need to heat it up and beat it.
He didn't beat it, yes sir. And then when you when you're done with that, you'll come over here and you'll apply some. I guess steel nails would be a good idea. And they're in this box here. Yeah,
Do I have to put
and
it in the forge?
uh, The heating and beating, yeah, you heat it up there and then you beat it over there. So put your ingot in there, lump of coal.
What's the? Is it 1 lump of coal for 1 steel ingot?
You could do up to 4, but you're gonna have to do at least 1. So, and 1 will be enough. The brown coal is
Okay,
probably
that's
the
what
way
I
you
meant.
want to go. But yeah,
Brown coal.
that must have been an incredibly hard sector there for 5 hours.
1 nugget of brown coal, huh?
Yep, that'll do the job right there. Light
That's
her up, and
extremely
then
efficient.
yeah, they're changing it, of course, in the next update. So
Yeah,
you're
that
gonna
doesn't
have to have
seem
bellows
right.
now, and you're gonna have to like pump on them. But whatever. Get your nails here, and let's see. You'll probably want a good handle.
Next update, we're gonna have to pump it before we beat it after we heat it.
Yes, sir.
And in the update after that, we're gonna have to stroke it and poke it.
And it'll
I'm forging
feature.
my shit. I'm over here stroking it and poking it and stroking it and poking it. And then I'm beating it and I'm beating it and I'm heating it, I'm beating it, and then I'm stroking it and I'm poking it. And I grab my steel and I'm beating on it and I'm beating on it and I'm beating on it.
I've been kneeling, it's squealing. It's
And I hit the bellows and I'm pumping. And that steel is screaming and screaming and screaming. I'm starting to be recommended Made in Abyss by people who have seen like 6 anime in their lives.
Oh,
It's
really?
getting to a point. It's getting to a point.
I was reading the Made in Abyss wiki today for like an hour or 2. I've seen what's come out, and I've been kind of wondering when the next movie or whatever is going to come out, because they're doing a movie instead of another season this year. So it's like,
Is it hot
catching
enough
up.
to get beat on?
If it's got green text on it,
Okay.
so is yeah, it's hot enough. That's glowing hot, man. And then just make that, and I'm gonna give you these. I'm gonna put this steel nails on here. Well, I have to wait for a tool head. You put your tool head on there, and I've wrapped the handle with leather.
Can the auto beater start working?
You don't auto
Oh, I
beat a
didn't.
ham. Yeah, yeah. You know, auto beating only works for like processing ingots and plates. You got to have a hammer, and there's one on the wall there. Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you this tool handle and these steel nails, and you'll combine them together and hit them with a hammer on this table. So you'll lay your tool head, then you'll lay your nails, and then you'll lay your handle, and then beat it together. And that will last you a long time. I'm gonna have me a bowl of stew here, yes sir. It's not very satisfying stew, but it's okay. Yeah, that's not bad. All right. 25. That's not a bad number of rice seeds to have, I guess. But we're kind of done planting for the year. Let's see. Where did I... There's my map. Me a lantern. Oh, I know what I need to be... Oh, shit. I forgot the flags. Ugh. Well, it's cold damage now. But take what we can get. And that's probably never going to finish, but we're going to let it ride. I'll fertilize it later. Go check on the fish line. There will be none, but you know, you might find one. And the leftover hot steel bits that you get out of that, there's a chest next to the trash can that's got the one on the far right, I think, is the one with the finished steel bits and other finished metal bits. So just put them in there. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, yeah, nothing on here. I could put some berries on here. Do I have anything? Let's actually flax green. That'll be just fine.
If I split, I'll just take that bit. Okay, sweet. And I have to quench the axe head, right?
You don't. No, that's not till next update.
So I just craft it while it's piping hot.
Yep, and while you can. Though it's going to be a while before we upgrade to the next one because, mod support is going to take a while. And they're not even finished with it yet, so.
So I got the tools, okay, and there's no other optional, okay.
There's options, but I put the head on the table, and then you put that handle I gave you and those nails I gave you, because you need a handle, a binder, and a head.
What are the other options?
They're worse,
Like
but you can use a stick if you wanted to, but it's shitty.
no, I mean like the other two crafting grid thingies are just like in case the recipe required more shit, I guess.
Oh, I think, yeah, I think so. I think you might be able to put because that handle's wrapped too. So I just wrapped them in the crafting grid. These handles that are in this box over here, or these aren't wrapped yet, but I'm assuming you could wrap them on the table. But for whatever reason, I tried to once and it didn't work, so I just decided to wrap them in the crafting grid. But yeah, you take one of these out, and then you take a piece of leather in your crafting grid. You wrap your handle, it makes it more durable. That's probably what that'd be. These leather strips are an alternative to nails, but the nails last longer, so why not use them?
Dude, how does the leather strip?
That would be weird to peel their skin off. All right, I'm gonna put this flax up here. Put the empty ones on the thing. It's probably time to make another batch of soup. What do we got? Let's use this good rid. Well, actually, maybe a pie would be nice. Let's see.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I have to put away this raw meat from that bear I killed.
Good deal. All right, I guess I'll make some bone broth, pike roast. Let's see. Oh, or milk. Let's see if I can do milk. These are milk wool. Perfect. Six of that. Oh, you can make it milk. All right, I'm gonna do so. Even though I should probably use bone broth. This will be fun though.
Wait, an oiled hide is
So you take a
preserved
lump of
but
fat.
not cured. And so to cure it, what do I need to do
What are you trying to make?
for the oiled brown bear hide with head? We could turn into a sick ass rug, I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
so you take a lump of fat, and that's in the yellow beehive thing in the pantry. I think. Let's see, oiled hide.
But do I need to cure it after that?
Yeah, what you do is you're gonna put it in a container or something. And I just installed a mod that changes the drying behavior, but
Hmm.
you'll be able to dry it faster next to a fire. So we probably ought to have like a chest in the kitchen or something where you can put it in.
Now, well, I got it in a chest. We'll just come back to it later.
Okay, it'll never dry in that chest. But
No, it says 1% cured already.
oh really? It must be warm in
Yeah,
there.
it's in our cellar.
Because if so, wait, must be deep in that damn thing. Up top. Well, I'll be. Yeah, I guess curing is different from drying then, because if you see a stored item drying speed, if you hover on the tooltip, it's 0x. So I guess the curing is different. Well, that's nice.
The Cure. I love their song "Love Song." I will always love you, however words I say. Man, that was actually one of my heavy rotation songs in like high school.
Hmm.
It's kind of reminiscent of a Mega Man X song. I've realized that in songs that I can hear a little bit of a Mega Man X motif, I'm like, man, that's a good song.
Still
I
need to
don't think
beat.
The Cure was getting inspired by Mega Man X. No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what they heard for sure.
So on the lake, I added more dirt to the dirt pile that lets you know where the teleport location's at.
Good. Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Um,
So you put some lanterns on the tower. Or no, that
Not
wouldn't
yet.
help with the teleporter. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Not yet, but we'll get there. We're making it idiot proof because you got a big old dumbest door over here. And that joke would kill among people who love Harry Potter.
Yeah. Who up dumbling their door, man?
I'm dumbling, I'm stumbling.
Crazy in love.
It's
Oh,
actually a good
Fergie,
song,
Fergie.
Scare. The girl can't help
A bit
it. The girl
hello.
can't help it. Ever. Actually, a good song. And Fergie, say whatever you want about her as a person, but she was part of some great musical projects.
Hmm.
I'm not going to drop some crazy lore about how she's a bad person. I actually don't know.
I mean, she had struggles, but not necessarily a bad person.
She's still bad as hell for whatever that's worth.
Oh yeah, it's Fergalicious.
Definition still in edition, I have to say. Man, Will.i.am, hit me up, hit my line. Let's work on something.
And glamorous was so huge in the time. That
You
shit.
hear the wordplay on this stream? We could help you write a platinum record. Me and Milo Wilson.
We will say some goofy shit that'll sell records for sure.
The thing is, your ability is sometimes hampered by who it's attached to. Sell your ideas to someone with more money or clout.
True.
That's why they say if you can't play ball, be a coach, you know? That's like Gigacope for like high school failures. They didn't get into college ball, so they became a coach in Little League or something. They watch a lot of television and
Is this going to
you
be
know.
one of those another character burned out middle or little league coach?
Yeah. I cannot find the clip, as they say. It's too dark. I should do this in the daytime. I'll probably find it faster. Oh, I found it. It just needed the sun to come out a little bit. Call me the itsy bitsy spider the way I'm going up the spout again.
Here comes the sun.
Ding-ding-ding-ding.
It's all right.
There's a like you could make a web connecting Charlotte's Web, Here Comes the Sun, the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Um I bet the story of the Itsy Bitsy Spider might go back like hundreds of years probably if you think about it. It's a beautiful story of perseverance. But actually, could it? Because the water spout, when did the water spout get invented?
Oh, I don't know.
Was it
How long
was
have
it
they been
something
spouting
else?
water?
Would it have been something else if they had not invented the water spout yet? Was it the invention of the water spout that made the song 20 times better?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some like
yeah, for rhyming purposes, you kind of need the spout there.
there's some hellish demonic creatures down there if you're gonna come take the teleporter.
Oh yeah,
So I hope you're wearing chainmail.
I am, but it's like busted as hell.
Uh-oh.
Probably ought to fix that, but yeah,
If we put up some lamps, there might not be so many hellish creatures down here.
it might be slightly less fucked up. Why
If
should
we made this evil, fucked up place less evil and fucked up, I don't
maybe
know.
people will
Think about
visit it
it.
more? Yeah, it's like we got a tourist attraction, but if everybody hears from word of mouth that you're definitely gonna get robbed, your chain will get taken. Uh, Maybe they're not gonna come to it.
Well, being afraid of getting robbed is better than what you can expect at Cape Cod. Huh.
What do you expect at Cape Cod? Like some cranberries, maybe a heroin addiction or two.
Well, nothing bad ever happens at Cape Cod, actually. You should visit. Ah, shit. The girl can't help it. The girl can't help it. I love you, Fergie. You should kiss me on the lips. Hit me up. Hit my line. Will I am, Fergie. I love this bit. The idea that they would ever hit my line. Dude, the steel axe cuts wood like a woodchuck could, bro. Like, if
Yeah,
we could be real.
I wish a woodchuck would.
The steel axe is cutting them logs like a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit's sawing logs like a snoring man.
Yeah, it's like two tick log clapping, bro. It's actually a tangible benefit to upping your technology, man.
Yeah, like steel's a pain in the ass, but worth it though.
Like, it's not like in Minecraft going from steel or from iron to diamond. Uh, it's like more impactful than that. Like the speed difference. It's more like switching from iron axe unenchanted to enchanted diamond axe. Like, it's crazy. The upgrade feels crazy. I'm not gonna even waste a bullet on you, boy. Get over here. Give me that ass. One complaint, if you're gonna go see the Mario movie, I feel like they aura farm too much. I feel like the director caught wind of the word aura farm and was like, I gotta make the whole movie like that. The kids will love it. And you know, I did point at the screen a lot of times.
Oh, okay. All right. That sounds.
So
Yeah, maybe this maybe might be a good movie.
if you like pointing at the screen, you would love the Super
Yeah, it's
Mario.
like
Yeah.
screen pointers. Have I got a movie for you?
Ah, I fell off the tower.
Man, fall damage be getting your ass.
It'd be fucking me.
Fall damage hates you.
Fall damage does to me what happens to you at Cape Cod. Don't go.
Don't go to Cape Cod.
I'm sorry. I'm brain broken. I can't say the other word because I'm told it's not a normal person thing to say. Normal people don't say that they are buck broken about something.
Okay, yeah, that's totally different, man.
That escalated quickly.
Hey, Goldie, good to see you. Yeah,
Nobody normal says, man, I'm totally buck broken over this shift at my job. Like, no,
yeah.
no.
Nah, it's like, man, that guy's got change for $1 because he broke a buck.
But then, let me get a good look at this dick-shaped tower from afar. Hold on.
He get some full
I'm sorry. Well, the
perspective on
tower isn't dick-shaped. It's just a tower, man.
that. Yeah. But you know,
When I
some
start
people will say that any tower is kind of like slightly phallic in nature.
I think it should be monolithic and extend far into the heavens. I don't think that we should fear God's wrath in this. What do you say?
Sure, right. He's not gonna Tower of Babel us twice, you know.
No, actually, wait, it could get hit by lightning though. Actually, wait.
Yeah, but it wouldn't do nothing because you know I have the
Oh,
fire
we have it
spread
turned
off.
off. Space,
Yeah,
space, space, space.
or you could just put like a lightning rod off the tip of it, but then it would look like it's spurting. Holy fuck, that Dragster is sick. Oh, you like the Dragula, huh?
You like the Dragula?
Yeah,
They
nice.
say that shit be slamming back there, but
Well,
we're not sure.
yeah, we're not sure. It's a lot of not a room, not a lot of room to slam in the back of the Dragula, but you know, where there's a will,
The
there's a
streets are
way.
saying.
That's what the I don't ask me. It's just what the streets are saying. You might fear Dave's wrath in this game. Yeah, I can see Wiz. Yeah, Dave's out here. He might have something to say about somebody building a huge tower. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Hey, yeah. Well, these elks are just doing whatever the hell they want to. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I did finally make that crossbow. I'm gonna go kill something with it. You
This is
got it.
perfect. This is the
Sick.
perfect height. You can see the whole shaft from here.
Pause.
Let me grab a screenshot. This is majestic.
Blue Polly, you got it.
Overlooking my beautiful lake.
I
Putting
gotta
this
see
on the
this.
vintage subreddit. Hold on. Yeah, this is going on the vintage story subreddit.
Oh yeah, they're gonna love that shit. All right, let's see. Load avatar.
My God. Huh.
That's wow. That's a view right there.
You get the whole, you could get the whole meat on the platter.
Yeah, dude, it's like one of those where you like look at it and kind of go cross-eyed or something.
Picture of black guy looking at piece of paper, astonished.
All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this it's already on there. What about that?
Well, it keeps happening. However, I will
Two
push that.
malice with friends one, yeah. All right, let's see. All right, we back. Turn the timer on, and we out there. I think I'm gonna run out to the old Dick Lake. So come on, Eureka, let's take a ride. I should probably grab a bowl of slop before I go, though. I don't want to be hungry.
Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Cause I just wanna fly. Give it away, give it away.
I remember
That's not what they
seeing
say.
that and Fly Me to the Moon in videos of people launching the warthogs in Halo videos.
Wow.
That was,
Halo videos.
yeah. It's like, wow, you can get to the top of Blood Gulch. Well, actually, the best ones were like in Silent Cartographer, but. Alright, where's this damn lake?
Found Cartographer. People who only ever played the demo love that one.
That's true. That was the name of that one.
I tried to Vintage Story MLG ladder trick, and nah, I can't do it. I'm too
Oh.
bad. Because you can ladder trick. You're good.
Tricks can be done upon it. Alright, that's the way down, but here's the way.
Okay,
Or
like
that's the way up.
Jackie Chan hit my line. I have a crazy action sequence in mind, kind of inspired by like stick figure videos. But like, okay, imagine like Jackie Chan fighting in a like 4-story condo like complex kind of area. And he's like a maintenance dude, and he has an extension ladder, like a 16-foot extension ladder, really light aluminum, like you could probably carry it one-handed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's contracting it, expanding it, fighting guys, obscuring their path, wacky Jackie Chan stuff.
I'm pimped.
And
Yeah,
then
that's, yeah.
at some point, though, he jumps from the 4th floor with the extended ladder, and the guys jump after him, but it's extended halfway, so he only falls to like the 2nd floor level, and then he like flips off of the ladder to the 2nd floor, and all the other guys, they fall to the fucking ground floor because they are not Jackie Chan.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It looks cooler in my head because I got camera angles, and like
Yeah,
in
yeah. I
that movie
mean, it
you don't
needs some
have that.
cinematography. Maybe we can get like John Woo on the line here, but
Right. Black Eyed Peas, Fergie, John Woo, Jackie Chan.
all right, we got a
Cue the
soundtrack set up. We got cinematography. We got a martial artist. Maybe we like get one of those ladder brands that you see on TV. It's gonna be
Gorilla
great.
brand ladders because I want one.
Yeah, and then resurrect Billy Mays to sell it. Sorry, dude. The only condo left you'll get is Mari.
Oh,
Yep,
Marie Kondo.
it's a lake.
I need
And
more
it's
first.
shaped like a wing. Going to have to sell for Phil Swift. Yeah, Phil Swift's pretty good though. I think Phil Swift. We can work with Phil Swift. Or maybe get that Vince guy up. You know, Vince Offerman.
If he is willing to forfeit his political aspirations, I would gladly hire him to do more salesman shit.
Hmm.
But he has to promise to stop running for a seat in Texas.
He's really running for office.
He really was running for office. He lost the race, but he really was.
Damn, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
He was running for office in Texas. And so if he's willing to like never fuck with Texas again, then we can find it, you know. I recognize real, realize, realize.
I need to find something to shoot with this thing. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice height for the tower. You can get a pretty acceptable amount of girth in there. Not well length more than so.
Oh, this isn't my horse. Where's my horse?
Man, if I could make that water bucket right there. Not water bucket, but water. Oh, look at all them fish right there. Oh yeah, maybe that's it. I might get me some fishies. Yeah, it's girthy. I mean, it take a bit to swim across that. You might get tired swimming on that thing. It's like by the time you reach the end of that, you might be a little exhausted.
Girls will talk about, oh, your lake's not very long, but then they'll be tired when they get to the other end. Like,
yeah, we got the Lago Largo here, man.
Bitches be like, your lake's not that deep. Whole time be drowning. Like, what?
Yeah, there's like probably a Loch Ness down in there. Shit, I don't know.
I'd rather be locking this keg down so we can pop the top.
Do a keg stand.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for birch and birch accessories.
Well, I think there's a lot of birch around the old Dick Lake, wasn't there?
Around Dick Lake? And I wasn't supposed to teleport. I must return.
I thought so. Well, I might be wrong, but I have a birch log on me for some reason. Oh, maybe you dropped it. Forget that. No, here's some birch. Imagine treading water there. Yeah, it might be kind of sick. Kind of stomping on it. Oh, wow. Look, blueberries. I'll eat those. I'll take them. It's warm here, but I imagine it still will freeze. Let me go ahead and cut some of these down. Let's see. Where's my axe? Do I still have my axe? Or did I lose it? No, it's there. Yeah, probably it'd be more efficient to get the sticks, but we got sticks. We got sticks. Replant the birch so that one day there shall be more. Diddly 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 diddly. Ooh, look at that. Let's see, it's November 6th, and it's 4 degrees Celsius at 166. That's a little over sea level, so not too bad.
I remember using iMesh on my cousin's Windows 2000 PC to listen to stuff like Sugar Ray, When It's Over, and Jack Johnson, Upside Down.
Damn, Jack's off. Birch is such a useful tree IRL. Shame it's so prone to rot. Yeah. Birch bark is really cool. And you can make like toothbrushes out of some of the birch twigs. I just want to fly. I thought about making some gliders, but the gliders in this game are not so great. So maybe if I find a good glider mod. I just want to fly. Alright, there's 10 minutes. Let's see.
I gotta get chatting on the other song I'm obsessed with. Have y'all heard The Way by The Way Fastball? Good song, sirs. Check it out. I gotta put you on peak. Put you on Kino even.
It's Pim. Oh, and there's even more birches across the way there. What am I gonna do with all this wood? I still haven't used this crossbow on something. Well, fuck it up. Oh, I had a whole bowl of food there and I ate all my blueberries. Well, it's more lot for the pot. Sometimes I catch myself thinking about Dick Lake. Yeah.
Postcard from Dick Lake. Wish you were here at Dick Lake.
Wish you were hanging around at Dick Lake. Let's see how much saltpeter I can get before the fucked up evil creatures come try to do naughty things.
Huh?
Yeah, they're real freaky down here. Yeah, you can never watch your back close enough.
Watch your back at Dick Lake.
I'll see a locust. Extra freaky. Yep. Prince would see him and be like, "Damn, you freaky." And if he's saying that, you must be pretty freaky. Okay, so I see what I'm gonna have to do here. And that's break all these locust nests, and I don't have the inventory space to do so, really. Because oh my gosh, look at all that. Oh, I don't want none of that smoke. No sir. Game recognizes game. Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm pretty freaky, but you are too. All right, here we go. This will be great for explosives. You know what? I need to go sulfur mining too. I put that off for a while. I guess it's a good time to sulfur mine as any. Well, it's winter, so I'm gonna freeze my ass off. But whatever. God damn, he's freaky.
Yeah, great.
He's a very freaky boy. All right, let's.
I kind of missed out on it while he was still alive, but I've been getting pilled on, as the kids say, on Prince and his legacy. I kind of want to see Purple Rain. I kind of want to see his movie.
Yeah. He's an interesting fellow for sure. I remember when he died, it was kind of big. I can't really think of that many other. Well, I guess Ozzy Osbourne was maybe a lot, but you know the two big, like, I guess musical artist deaths that I can remember. You know, Michael Jackson, of course, and Prince. I got a bunch of perch logs if you're looking for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head down this, bang my head every step of the way. Actually, I wonder if I just dropped them in the
You could
water.
just roll them down the river, right?
Yeah. Roll,
Dude, this is
floating
biblical.
down the river, like the Incubus song.
No, I was thinking Float On.
Oh, like by Modest Mouse? Oh, that's no, that's Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then what is Float On? Would all float on,
okay. We'll all float on anyway. And that's okay. I ran into a cop car and he drove away.
No. What a fun song. What a fun song.
Yeah, they don't need to be so modest about that. That's a pretty good song.
I don't have any concept of how you develop a vocals like that. Like, it's just so you have to be so brave to come up with vocals like that and think, yeah, that's gonna be on a hit.
Yeah.
And your bandmates gotta trust you.
Yeah, otherwise it sounds like, damn, it sounds like a orgasming cat or something. Shit.
If your bandmates don't trust you, fuck, the song never becomes a hit. So
it's like, does this guy have vision or not? You know, you gotta trust the plan.
Tied to the firmament, or is he flying too close to the sun? No, trust me, bro. My hand is firmly connected to the world line. I'm gonna see us to the righteous path, man.
All right then.
What is this guy talking about?
Nah, man. He's in tune with the energies of Mother Gaia or something.
You can see the road that they're walking is paved in gold. Sucking and swallowing, taking their loads. I already ruined the song. It's over. They'll never get hungry. Swallow their cum and pray.
When her hands are too cold.
And her hands are too cold, and I can't blow my load right now.
Turns my shit into stone.
Go to Dick Lake and show her around. I'm sorry if I ruined a legitimately beautiful song with a lot of great personal meaning. I do this every time. To every song.
Look at them toes.
Oh shit, dude. And twinkle my nose whenever it goes. Yeah, let's ruin Bubbly by Kobe Calais instead. Honestly though, another era of music that I look back so fondly on between Bubbly and Big Girls Don't Cry. Like God, it was a moment for the girlies. It was truly a moment for the girlies.
It's nothing personal. Or no, it's
Oh,
personal.
Bleed in Love. Bleed in Love by Leona Lewis was
Oh, that's
also
a good one. Yeah.
what's
I
the one you're
keep
talking about?
bleeding. I was like getting the Fergie one like mixed up.
Oh. Keep bleeding love. It's one of the only last I checked, it might have changed, but it's one of the only like English speaking songs to hit the top 100 in Japan.
Really?
They would love in Leona Lewis Bleeding Love over there for whatever reason, man.
But eating rabu.
Maybe because like maybe they acknowledge like talented vocalists
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's nice.
something like that.
I
And
can't
I
think
don't.
about Bleeding Love without thinking about Apologize by One Republic.
I know, like it's the era of begging and on your knees for it.
Yeah.
I can't say for what, but use your imagination.
This boy is yearning. Thinking about how Miley Cyrus's Flowers is the worst song on the radios now.
That's only because it's overplayed.
I'm
But
not
I
even
actually
sure I've heard that. Or maybe I have. I don't know.
I like Flowers by Miley Cyrus, and I'm gonna give you a 16-minute lecture on why. So first of all, it is it's a callback to Bruno Mars's song.
Yeah.
The Bruno Mars song that's like, I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. So it's a callback to that because the chorus is like, I can buy myself flowers. Great. I love
Oh, I have
that.
heard that one. Okay. Are they still playing that? I feel like it's an older song.
Yes, it's an office banger.
Got you. Hey, good to see you, Becca. Begging on Your Knees was a good Victorious song.
What? Dan Schneider, you're a sick fucking freak for what you made those little girls sing.
Oh, wow.
Write my name in the sand.
Yeah, Dan Schneider. What a freaky fella. And not the good freaky.
Oh, I'm in love with this keyboard, man. The creaminess that it has, the
Or was it
marbliness.
creamily and marbly? You know, can a marbly keyboard be creamy?
Tuck into your keyboard, friend, and they're talking about,
I got.
hey,
It's like, what
I
are we
got the
talking?
perfect keyboard for you. It's
Bro, this shit's so creamy. You gonna love it.
it's so creamy, bro. I lubed it up for you too. Like, bro, chill.
Yeah, you got any like crinkly keyboards there.
Crinkly.
Bro.
Bro. Bro, just kiss me, man. Wait, what are these blocks I was using? I need more of them.
The
I didn't
birch
know what they're
blocks
called.
or the plaster, or because we just found those plaster. That's gonna take a while to make that quick climb, but if you need it, I can make it happen. It's mostly just taking a bunch of chalk and putting it in a fire. I need to eat something.
Oh yeah, the plastic square logs. Fuck. Okay, maybe we could come up with some other material
You know, it's
to
not
make
that
it
bad.
cheaper.
It's not hard to make. It just takes a little bit. See faster square log.
Hmm.
And sand, but sand's not hard to find. So quick climb, that's gonna be
Is there a database of all the different decorative blocks? Like, what's another white block we could use to add texture?
there's like
Anything easier to source would be great.
I mean it's not hard to source. Like I said, we had it the chalk mostly, and it's just running it through the fire pits, and there's like 4 fire pits. So
Okay. In the
so I'll
meantime,
get that
I'll
going.
I'll
Yeah,
start thinking about what kind of roof we want for this tower.
cool. I'm just gonna starve here for a while. Let's see. We want chalk
This thing of
stone.
meat, you can make some.
I know, but then I'd have to like go eat it.
Yeah. Vintage is just like real life when you're in that mode. Like, I don't want to make food. I'll just starve.
Yeah. I mean, this would be an easy problem to fix, but I'm just gonna like deal with it, or not deal with it, I guess rather.
Okay, so this is gonna be like the viewing platform. I have a saw on me, so
You got a Sauron, the evil
what,
wizard.
you think he's the Lord of the Rings or something? Ah, shit.
Man,
Birch. What can I make with the planks?
yeah. See, I don't want to eat all this jam. That jam's. I'm saving that jam. Well, I guess I might sneak a little bit. Get some fruit
Bro got
nutrition
his
in me.
hands in the jam jar. Uh-oh.
Yeah, bro. I'm in the jam. What? It's important that the cylinder be not damaged. Yes, sir. All right, let's grind it up. If you're on it, let's do it. Bow, bow, bow. And how much sulfuric acid do we have? Or, no, none. But 12 liters of chromium sulfate, which makes... Uh... 3 liters makes only 1. Damn. So 3 sturdy leathers takes 3 liters of chromium sulfate. So we can make 12 sturdy leather. And for me. Oh no. Nope. That takes 8, 10, 12. So we're gonna need twice the yep, I need to go sulfur mining.
I've also been listening to Lily Allen. I was really into Lily Allen back in the day as well.
I like Lily Allen. Da-da-da, and you'll get a reaction. I don't know who you think you are.
I'm more into the first album, I think. That's like the most nostalgic one. Like, I gotta go and listen to the new stuff. I might like it too. But when I see you cry, and it
Makes me
makes me
smile.
smile.
Yep.
What a great fucking vibe. That song is like ambrosia. The instrumentation. Apparently she popped off because of MySpace, believe it or not.
Really.
That's not how I learned about Lily Allen. I learned about it from my cousin, but I assume he probably learned about it from some someone else.
I heard it on the
No
radio.
shit, right? Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. My favorite like British female artist, I guess, from that time is Lady Sovereign. She didn't do a whole ton, but I don't know. I like her.
Lady
Funny.
Sovereign.
Yeah. Kind of like a rapper.
The rapper.
Yeah.
Maurice
Love me or hate me, that
Elias.
is the question. If you love me, then
Oh,
thank you. If you hate me, then fuck you.
I remember that. I remember that song from commercials.
Yeah.
No, it don't mean Jack. No, it don't mean Jack. Love me or hate me, that is the question. Yeah, I was actually literally listening to that song 2 days ago.
Oh, no.
Um, you could say one hit wonder though on that one.
Kind of. Yeah, but I liked her other songs. But only did like
Probably what
2 or 3 albums.
you're one of the only people who have ever gone on a recorded medium and said, I've listened to more than one album. Maybe the first VTuber to go on record saying you've
That
listened
might
to.
be possible. I don't know if that's true, but it might be possible. I wouldn't be surprised if it were true.
You could be the Lady Sovereign VTuber.
Hey, why not? The SOV.
More
Everybody get
Calliope.
random. Let's do something random.
Man, that's so fucking fascinating. And next you're gonna tell me this whole time you were actually a LaRue super fan, and you actually have heard all of her other
I
music.
listen. She showed me Bulletproof 2.
I think that the Love Me or Hate Me commercial I remember the most vividly. It was like a LG chocolate or something commercial. I gotta look it up.
I
It
think
was a
this.
commercial for like Kia, I think.
Fuck no, I don't know, Corgi. I had a hamster. It died because I ignored it.
Verizon Wireless Vcast and Need for Speed Carbon.
Oh
Yes,
man, I
bitch.
knew. I was gonna mention Need for Speed Carbon because I was gonna say I listened to
Fuck.
that while playing that demo, but I guess maybe that's why.
I told you. I fucking knew it was used in a commercial. I need to pee.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really into racing games, but Need for Speed Carbon had a cool demo. Listen to that and Smack That by Akon a lot on that one. Let's see. Smack that all on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more. Smack that till you get so. Smack that. Oh, oh, oh. Oh wow, it's like temporally glowing down there. Shit. Wait, that's not right. That is not right. Nope. That won't work. Or will it? I guess it will. That's probably good enough. I need to make more steel, don't I? Let's see. Wait, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, why is it not working? Alright, then we need charcoal or coke. And I think I'm gonna use coke. Because it's easier to get than charcoal. Not really, but ever so slightly. And I have this cool coke oven too, so. Alright. Cannot mix material. Oh, so I gotta do charcoal. Well, shit, bro. Alright. I guess we're doing charcoal.
I got a video of the toughest dude in the hood getting straight fucked in the ass.
Yeah, give me that thug shaker.
I don't even want to see that, bro. I'm sorry. Whenever I go pee, I find funny tweets and then quote them verbatim. You know what would be kind of class? A low ceiling for the top of Dick Tower. Rather than a obvious, like, oh, I'm going to make it like a bulbous dick-shaped top. No. Let's have a little respect and reverence for the fucking hog lot that had to die for this to get built.
Oh,
this is a tower for the hog lot.
May the hogs squeal in heaven. Da-da-da, da-da-da, 'cause I'm building a hog lot in heaven.
While my hog lot gently weeps. What? I need to use my thinking powers. An iron fence. Ooh, sits on a graying tower, alone on the sea.
You remain
the light on the dark side of me.
Damn,
love remain. Okay, let's see. How many sticks do I got? That is the question. Okay. I think this is enough birch fence. Man, I can't wait for Maple Story Classic, y'all. Like y'all will be hearing about Maple Story Classic through me against your will. Every time there is an update.
I think I might have not filled this up. Well, it's supposed to be soon, ain't it?
Well, the first closed beta test invites just went out.
Oh, nice.
So the current build of the game is likely going to be indistinguishable from what we receive at the completion of the when it actually comes out. But there's so many questions that we need answers to, and I am quivering with anticipation, you
All
could
right.
say. I'm shaking and shivering with anticipation. I know it got us Mr. Rita's also Scooby Doo. I think it's crazy. It says something about society that at some point seeing a dog shaking in fear was one of the funniest things that we could fathom as a species.
Well,
That shit was
he
so
was
funny.
like, cartoony dog. It's not like it was a cute heckin' pupper or anything.
It wasn't like a cowardly dog getting
Yeah,
bullied
that's that.
relentlessly or something
That
like
takes some
that.
courage right there.
Right. It's not some fucked up like that, right? I'm taking cold damage. It's probably because I'm so far up on this damn tower. Hold on.
Yeah, that would not help.
Dick Lake Tower is coming along. Now, should there be some sort of structure at the base, you think?
Yeah,
Nah,
probably.
yeah, nah, meh, what?
Maybe like a garden. Maybe like some nice bushes or something.
Yeah. We definitely need a base station, so to say. Maybe igloo shaped, perhaps.
Maybe two of them.
Right. The elevation doesn't really lend itself toward that. I have to terraform a little bit. What is it? What materials do we need for a scarecrow? We need a scarecrow out here.
Oh, it's just like a couple hay bales, I think. Let's see. Is there a scarecrow even?
I'll go back. Actually, on this trip back, I'm gonna cook supplies and stuff, like for food and stuff,
Okay.
because we're gonna starve out here building this mega structure on Dick Lake. uh, you know you could always go on Ricky Lake. Remember Ricky? It
Vaguely.
was just like Jerry Springer and shit. It's just like one of many shows. My favorite of all those shows was actually Maury. I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
Maury was really trashy.
Yeah, Mario's. Aight.
The sick from school, so you watch CV special. Maury was on heavy rotation.
It's kind of in that Judge Sally kind of television.
Right. When we had divorce court and shit. Divorce court, bro.
Judge Joe Brown.
Judge Joe Brown. Did you did you know there was a Judge Steve Harvey show?
Really?
Yep.
That'd be crazy.
It's not that would be. It happened. It's real. You could go watch it.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
And in the intro to the show, they even say like he's not a judge, but he's gonna use
Lay
his
down the
years of
law.
experience and he's gonna lay down the law. Yeah, like uh and apparently in the law there is um a provision for like if it's like a lower claim court or whatever, like you don't have to get a judge. You just have to agree that whoever is arbitrating for y'all, like legally speaking, y'all have to agree that they're good enough or whatever.
Yeah, it's an arbitration agreement. Like almost
So
every company makes you get into now.
you can absolutely have fucking Steve Harvey arbitrate your small claim court case in a fake court.
Yeah, and I really want that.
And yeah, they made a show about it. And honestly, I'm here for it. We finally got our windmill to a decent size so it doesn't look so
Yeah,
anemic,
it's
but
not a
it
dinky little windmill. This one's got some size to it. When that thing
hey,
spins around,
hey,
people,
and I mean, just there's nothing wrong with having a small
yeah, as
windmill.
long as it turns when it gets blown on, it's all right.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, we can't all have a big windmill, especially starting out.
Yeah,
Don't be
it takes a
ashamed of
while
your
to get
wind.
going. Okay,
As long as it's powering the mallet downstairs,
yeah,
you know. I mean,
as long as your steel's getting hammered.
and really, like the extra sales are just for show. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of a waste if you think about it.
doesn't really beat any faster. Holy crap! Holy crap! Did do any of you guys remember or know Say Anything?
It's not ringing a bell, but it sounds kind of
Okay.
familiar.
No, it's probably not. They sang their famous songs were I will what's it called? I don't think it's called I Won't Let Them Take You. But let me look at uh, Alive with the Glory of Love. Which has 500,000 views. Wow, I Can Get Sexual Too has 1.6 million views. Okay. No, well, okay, so y'all most likely don't Say Anything, but one of my friends in high school was really into them. So by proxy, I'm also vague, like reminiscent of it.
Mm. I dropped my pickaxe somewhere.
Fuck, okay. How have I been doing roofs on our other building? I gotta research. I've been doing a shitty job. Okay, I'll just redo this roof. I'll copy this. I'll just copy this whole design.
There's a pretty cool roofing mod available that I might install it sometime. You can do a lot of different cool tricks with it.
If the mod isn't simulating the process of nailing 2x8s and 2x12s and 2x4s with a pneumatic nailer, I have no idea.
Well, it's not pneumatic, but there is one that does like have you just frame it out and then
Fuck, no way.
yeah, way.
Holy
And I was
shit.
like, that's a little much, maybe.
That
But
is ridiculous. I would be in my element, but it is ridiculous. Pine seed. I need to plant it. Should the tip be darker than the shaft? It typically is, right?
Yeah, probably. You want like a small sense of depth, maybe.
Right. A little contrast.
So there's coal here. That's interesting. But we're not looking for coal. Sulfur. Ooh, more coal. Donkey. On Big Rock Candy Mountain. All the lakes look just like dicks.
Hmm. Let me go back and check. Okay, yeah, we have a ton of pine boards already.
I'm a hobo and don't want to go there anymore now. Yeah, maybe Big Rock Candy Mountain is not the place you would go. Oh no, I got it mixed up. That's Big Cock.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a different one.
common mistake. Well, thank you, past me, for making all of this pine boards.
It's a great feeling when past player has decided to make stuff so you don't have to make it now.
Hooray!
Where in the hell is the sulfur? I keep digging and digging and digging and swigging and it's not here. Okay, so we missed it. Where? Okay, still large amounts, so it must be in that area. Alright, I'm gonna take a wild ass guess. Say. Yep. Bingo.
I'm hearing that's what his name was.
Yeah. But I want to know more about the farmer. Like, why did he name his dog Bingo? Did he just like the game? There was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh. B-I. Bow bow. Oh. That's the hood version.
Sorry, I'm counting how many of these roof pieces. Okay. I think that's enough. Roof piece. So this farmer had a dog and his name The name of the dog is Bingo, but like,
So why? I mean, I guess the dog name doesn't have to make sense, but
yeah.
and it doesn't have
Why?
anything to do with the bingo game.
Why does it matter?
I'm not. I mean, I'm just curious.
Does it have any? Does it have any connection with the old man who played one, and he played knick-knack on your thumb?
I don't know.
And is that connected to the little dog who laughed after he saw such a sport when the dish ran away with the spoon?
Hey, diddle diddle. I don't know.
Much
What
to
was the
think
cat doing with
about.
a fiddle? Come to think of it,
What was the cat doing with the fucking fiddle, bro?
the little boy blue. Did he need the money or what?
The little boy blue and the cow who jumped over the moon have to have some kind of connection.
Give this man a loan. This old man's a Rolling Stone. Damn.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I feel like this would be in Shrek. These would actually be Shrek characters.
But would the old man who played Knick Knack be the same old man who had a farm? Curious.
And what is the connection between the EIO guy and the bingo guy? Are they the same fella?
Knick Knack old man lore.
EIO.
Because when he played Knick Knack Paddywhack, he gave a dog a bone. Is that the dog on the farm? Whose name is Bingo.
Maybe he's like, one of those semi-stray dogs that, it's like a cat where it's like you think it's your cat, but it's everybody's cat because it's going and, eating at all the houses in the neighborhood. Maybe that dog is just kind of getting around storybook land. Or nursery rhymes. I guess those are nursery rhymes. And whatever's happened on Drury Lane, I'm not really sure about what's going on there.
Apparently, there's a fair amount of discourse around this old man who played Knick Knack. Actually, there's some deep reading you could do on the subject if you were interested.
I might.
A bad game session. Try relogging. Okay.
Damn, you bad game session. This will probably be enough sulfur right here for a good load. Maybe I'll grab some lignite now. Some ligma.
I'm fascinated by the minutia of this shit because we always get into the nitty gritty on this stream. We're the type of fellas to get hung up on the details.
Yeah, I mean, it matters.
Now he played Knick Knack on your thumb. Okay. And then on your shoe.
Damn, he's knick-knacking everywhere. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. So he could do it on a tree as well.
This guy's a menace.
And at 7, he goes to heaven. Is that how it's supposed to end?
Is it like heaven for him, or
Full version. Is there an official ending to This Old Man? No. 7, he goes to heaven. 8, he plays on your gate. On 9, he plays on your spine. And 10, he plays it once again. Okay, so it's just you could go back to the top.
So
It doesn't
wait,
end at 7.
wait. So this guy, he dies, goes to heaven, and then he comes back and is like playing in your spine. That's like,
And then he does it again. The ghost tickling your spine, that's that old man.
yeah. How about I'm gonna get my 9 and make him stay in line. You know.
Oh. You're putting an urban spin on it. And see, this is how language evolves. This is how nursery rhymes stay relevant. They change with the time.
Yeah, let's do a modern take on this old man. We could call it like this YN or something. I don't.
This YN, he played one. He put a strap out, pulled out his gun.
With that crack, cocking back, Senor Homeo.
Whoa, that's fire, I fear. Sweet. I locked back in. This YN came rolling. This YN, he played too. He played knick-knack.
He don't talk to the boys in blue.
He played a knick-knack for your shoes? Question mark.
Oh,
He took your
maybe.
shoes?
Yeah.
You could like invent a guy. He ran Franklin for his shoes. When in doubt, make up a dude.
Yeah. Hypothetical dude's the strongest aspect of storytelling. You might say the whole art's based on it, really.
Making up a guy.
And then
Great in
like
the arguments in your head in your shower, but also the crux of modern storytelling.
make up a guy and put him in a situation.
Okay, what do we got to cook with? Mushrooms, hella mushrooms, shiitake. Holy. Some peanuts. Do we want that in our soup?
Are you making soup or are you making slop? Because if you're gonna put it in the pot, I don't know if it'll let you do that.
Oh,
I think it's kind of particular about what you do with the peanuts.
okay. So then I'll get some onion and radishes. How many units should I get of everything for the best kind of mix?
So I guess it depends on what you're making, right?
No, well, like quantity wise, what?
Well,
How much?
it matters because what matters is like what do you put in the 4 slots. Like how many is in each slot doesn't matter, but it matters what you put in the 4 slots. So if you're making a meat thing, you have to have meat in the first 2 slots, and then the other 2 you can have other stuff. But if you're making just like vegetable stew, you have to have vegetables in the first 2, I think, and then you can put a thing or 2 in the other. There's some weird rules about it, but if you just want to make like a rice porridge, you could put like rice in the first 2 slots, and then whatever vegetable you want. That'd be pretty good.
Sufficient to get us, but we have a lot of meat to get through.
Well, the meat's drying right now, I think, except for the bush meat. And the bush
Yeah, I
meat,
could cut up that
honestly, I would
bush
just
meat.
put the bush meat in the eternal stew pot.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
so I should make rice porridge. Where's the rice?
The rice is in the pantry in the top. It's in a white glass thing.
Oh, I see. I see. And how much rice should I be getting here?
So you can fit in one single load there. You could do 24 per slot, so you could do up to 48 rice.
So it's
If
24
you
and
just want to make
24.
a full load, yeah, 24 or 48 rice, and then you put 24 in each for first two slot, and then however many vegetable you got. I don't know if you got 24 of any one particular thing, so that might not work. What's the most you got?
Of any particular thing,
Yeah.
for our vegetable supplies, we have plenty of onion.
Okay, yeah, that's an idea. So you could just do like two rice, two onion, and that'd be fine. That'd make a okay stew. Or porridge, it'd be
Ducking
called.
on some dudes. I'm sorry, I'm ruining a beautiful song again. So 48 is the sweet number.
Yeah, for those that big pot up there, because you can do 24 per slot, and you need two slots filled with the thing. Unless you, I mean, there's tons of recipes, but that's just one of the simple ones.
It's gonna keep us fed.
Yeah.
Everyone can tell the road they were walking is paved in gold. They'll never go hungry, they'll never get old.
And once that cooks, you want to put it in crocks and put it in the fridge.
Put it in my cock, in my foreskin.
Gotta keep it safe from the elements, I guess.
Yeah. Um,
What elements? Don't know.
the adversaries also not sure.
Yeah, but we do need a defensive tower for them.
Because they might come.
Yeah. And you'll be glad you were ready.
If they ever update like drifter spawning logic to fit that fantasy, or if a mod comes out, like that would be great.
Like, what do you mean?
Like a Call of Duty Zombies almost,
Oh, yeah,
sort of.
yeah. Okay. So, like a base defense kind of thing.
Like a base defense, like a flash game, like calling to the old school, right? Base defense, like every seed would be some guaranteed amount of resources nearby, or maybe you start off with like a chest of stuff, like basic stuff, and you gotta survive years or whatever.
That sounds pretty cool.
And like it would be tuned to where you can have enough time to go out. For example, in the first year, you would have enough time to develop iron tools if you applied yourself and were knowledgeable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it would be generous. It would be generous. It would be like a wish fulfillment for super players.
Or
Like
kind of
you
like you
know,
have a defined amount of time before a certain threat's coming, and if you're not ready for it, it's gonna kill you.
right? Like you would know what to expect, kind of, sort of.
It's like 7 days to die, but in medieval times. Yeah, I guess so.
And it could be even like tuned to people's ridiculous weapon mods with their cannons and whatnot. You could like probably fiddle with the difficulty. Even if the mobs just become bullet sponges, or they're just visually much larger and have a bigger health pool, but like it would feel cool.
Yeah. And then Dave comes and just tramples all over your face.
Right. And then fucking John Lazarus fucking comes and shoots you in the head at the last wave.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the Cypher raid. Hello, thanks Cypher. Blue Cereal. The real Frankie. I love. They need to let you battle Dave at some point. They do. But hey, Cypher, thanks for the raid there. How was your stream? I saw you playing Sons of the Forest there. Everybody check out Cypher Lunas. He's a really cool fellow. Real
Welcome,
comfy streamer.
Raiders.
Evening. We're just in here in Bench's story trying to figure out the origins of nursery rhymes and other strange topics like that. It's a lot of weirdness.
That's just one of the things we talked about recently. That
Yeah.
doesn't even scratch the surface.
The surface, yeah. It's fun. You beat a lot of evil cannibals. Yeah, hell yeah. I think I'd like to play that game sometime. It looked interesting. I'm about to starve to death in this hole here because I forgot to bring extra. Actually, I just got carried away on this mining sesh. But I'm gonna get myself out of here. Am I hearing Minecraft pickup sounds? You are. It does sound quite similar. That's like 171 stones I just threw up, and I'm picking them all up. Boom. But my inventory is now full, and I have to dig myself out of here as I'm starving to death. Yeah. You might like that game. There's a fair amount of splunking. Yeah, that sounds exactly what I'm into right there. Digging in there. Getting all that good loot in the ground. Let's see, how deep am I? Am about 10 to 12 below the surface of the water, and the land is higher than that, so we're going to have a tough time. But yeah. There's a Minecraft, yes, I played Lucid Blocks about a couple weeks ago, I think. It's kind of fun. I'll probably go back to it. That giant spider freaked me the hell out, though.
Yeah. Did you see that video that was like some basketball player caught digging in his butt and
I
smelling
did.
it and
Oh,
walking on
man.
the
No,
wall?
no, no, no. That's diabolical, bro.
Each of those things individually would be fucking weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like ad libs of crazy stuff. Just like wiping it in the hotel there. It's like, dang.
I gotta scroll up and I gotta see that again. Right along with this other one, David, 29. I'm a major goof, and I don't care who's watching. And I love dogs, and the sweetest cocktail on the menu. I'm tired. Please love me.
All right, you gonna head out now. Your phone's got a little better. Have a good stream. I appreciate it there. Thank you, Frank. Alrighty.
Thanks for coming by.
I should probably go back and eat something. That's why I gotta. Oh, that's why. I guess that is kind of why I went for this sulfur here, so we can make those automatic lunch boxes that feed us. So it does the "here comes the airplane" every time. Automatically, just go gadget.
Oh, dun, dun, dun. Hotel camera catches former NBA player Dante Jones digging in his butt, sniffing it, and smearing it on the wall.
Man, he's like, I hate surveillance cameras right now.
And when they say digging in his butt, I don't mean like over the short. I mean he reaches into his pants like he's digging in his butt, dog.
Man.
Digging in his butt on camera, sniffing it, and smearing it on the hotel wall. Bro is out of line. Shoot him dead in the stream.
Gold nuggies are cool. Oh my god. Yeah.
Like, I hesitate to dig in my butt over my pants in the comfort of my home. This man said, fuck all that.
Yeah, and those like the curtains. That's just like extra disrespect right there.
My God. Shit. Go Gadget surveillance camera. Go Gadget surveillance state.
I kind of want to watch that again. Not that it was really good, but you know, it's just like it was kind of a whimsical Inspector Gadget.
If you beating, I'm gonna watch you. If you stroking, I'm gonna catch you. I'ma see everything. Surveillance state and things. We
Yeah,
can
we just
do it
record
automatic.
automatic.
Ah,
Watch
fuck!
you
No
go
way!
on your gadget. Why is this thing not cooking? I mess up the furnace. I think I did somehow. I don't want to break those anyway. Wait, actually, I'll just break this. Oh, but I'd hate to waste the coal. Do I just take enough fire damage to end my life? We'll see. Alright, going in. Ooh, buddy, hot tamale. Yep, that's all. that happened. Roasted themselves. Yeah, I sure did. That was a cell phone right there. But I can get my flaming corpse right there. Okay, that's what it needed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. It's not doing a lot of good for my armor here, but it needs to be repaired anyway. And how am I going to repair it if well, actually, I'm turning this iron into steel, so it's not going to help me a bit. But all right, and then boom, boom. All right, there we go. We're making steel now. We're in the steel age. All right, so let's see. Get 16 of this. Your finest coal, sir. Actually, we're using the brown coal today. Charcoal's a little expensive. Let's see. I think I might take some ore blasting bombs down there. See what happens. Oh yeah, I needed to put some more in there. So give me like half of that. There we go. Beautiful. You're beautiful. All right. No, actually, what I need to do is fix my dang armor because it's looking raggedy AF. So let's see. We're gonna make a bunch of plates here, and hope the spoon doesn't run away with them. More iron, please. Actually, we're a little low on that. Yeah. I need to hit the iron mines again, too. Oh, well, while I'm yapping here, I might as well have this sulfur grinding away. Alright. Get in there. Not that much sulfur, honestly. Alright, ladder up. Ooh, that's not good for the binding. Alright, what do we got here? The head's not looking good. No, sir. Yeah, just about everything on this pickaxe is falling apart, actually. Yeah, forks we don't care about. Iron knife, fine with. Axe, cool. Let's get the shovel and the... Wait, hold on now. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright, plate time. Plate. Where's the plate? Let me tell you, that wind is howling right now. Time that just right. Alright, what do we need for sulfuric acid? Sulfur and salt. Yeah, but we got saltpeter though. Alright, so I need 2 to 1. That'll work. Alright, set that bad boy right there. Might as well work on these while they're hot. And I'll do that sulfuric acid next. Oh, and I still gotta work on that quicklime too. I've never done it, but I'd kind of like to try blacksmithing one time. Make like a cool knife or something. I've welded a little bit, but I've never blacksmithed or anything. Let's see. Oh goodness, almost made a mistake there, but I could never make a mistake. That looks like some nice waffle fries. It does. I guess I'm kind of forging potatoes right now. I'd like a nice waffle fry. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a minute. Or let's see, who else has got good waffle? Backyard Burgers used to have good waffle fries, but I think they are no longer with us. Or I haven't seen one in a while anyway. Yeah, it's not... I haven't looked too close, I guess, but I haven't seen one in a frozen section either. Even though frozen fries, the frozen fry technology has gotten pretty crazy recently. And you combine that with the air fryer revolution, well, let me tell you, it's a good time to be a fry enjoyer, let me tell you. Alright, so let's see, what do we got going on here? We're going to make sulfuric acid. at home. Alright, and that's gonna be that. And we're gonna need 24 liters of water. Crazy. And 24 saltpeter. Pita. We'll just throw it in there. Alright. 24, so that's like, it's a lot of buckets, man. Got a pretty cool downstairs going on here, though. And our slot bucket is empty. I need to fill that up. But I got some mushrooms to put in there. Actually, I should put the mushrooms with the other stuff. Because we might get pretty close to having a good full pot. Enough for a ingredient slot on those. Alright, did he cook this slop stew here? Oh, he might still be there. Alright, let's see. That's going to expire in 30 days. So, yeah, we got a good amount of time for that. But I'm going to go ahead and throw it in some crocks. There are 24. That's going to be 6 crocks. We have just enough space for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. He might have disconnected or something. Let's see. Oh, and I gotta bake these pies too real fast. And then see what time it is. Yeah, it's pretty late. We might get off here in a second. All right. Look at that. Stacked it all nicely in a row. All right. This is our handy dandy fridge. Plenty of ice. There we go. Old top row looking nice. Alright, that's rice porridge and onion. That sounds pretty good. Now throw some lentils in there. That's a meal. I think that's called mujadara. If you have the lentils in there too. Good stuff. Alright. So let's get our 24 liters of water here. Absurd. Let's see. 10. To 1 thing. You need 4 more. I'll do a little trick here where I can put the water back in the faucet. Oh. No, I can't. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. All right, ladder up. I need coal first. It's not a heat. Well, it's a pretty big batch though. 24 liters. And then we got 12 here, so that'll take care of our backpacks probably for next time. Let's see. Was there anything I want to do last minute here? Uh-oh. Internet died. Let me refresh you. Hello? Alright, Alright, we're back. Good. Alright, cool. Yeah, for some reason OBS or the internet just like decides to freak out every once in a while. But I guess that's its right. It's heard some terrible things. All right. So let's see what we got going on. Our sulfuric acid is cooking along. You know what? I think I will make those backpacks. Let's see what we need. I'm gonna have to kill some sheep, but that's okay. I've been wanting to test out this crossbow anyway, and I'm afraid they're gonna have to be part of my messed up little science experiment. We're not gonna kill Greg though. Greg is not gonna be harmed, but his sons might have to go. All right, so that's a Gen 2 Ram right there. That is not Greg. Greg has no generation, so headshot. And, you know, not as good as a firearm, so it's going to be a little bit of a long, drawn-out process here, but job's a good one, though. And, of course, I'm getting head-butted all the way to hell and back. All right. How am I going to get this meat? I'm going to just ride the fence, I suppose. Do my charge, jumpy. There we go. Love to see it. All right, where is this fella? All right, gimme. Do not mind that I'm skinning out your bro. Right here. Actually, he's kind of riding the wave here in a sense. In a macabre sort of sense. Let's see. All right, 15 red meat. That's amazing. But I'm really interested in the hide. The bones, I may leave the bones. All right. Do we have an... Okay, so that's another... that's a Gen 1 Ram right there. So he's right for the killing. Basically anything that's not Gen 0. Wait, where is Greg, come to think of it? That might be him right there. Let me make sure we got a Greg check here. All right, that's Greg. Yeah, he's named Greg. All right, Gen 2 or 1, it doesn't matter. I guess 1 we'll just have to do. All right, recharge. These are cool because they don't consume gunpowder or anything, and you can get the bolts back most of the time. Of course, not as much damage, and not as fast. Well, maybe it is about pretty fast. All right, give me... Ooh, I'm about to get head-butted all back and forth. All right, yeah, y'all stay away now. I come to take what was mine. All right, I'm gonna get killed right here if I ain't careful. Oh, that ram will do the job. The Greg Revolution feels like it's night. These living conditions might be grounds for revolt. Yeah, I think they kind of are. We're kind of dealing with the Greg situation very poorly. But they have gotten a few good hits on me, so... And I'll go ahead and get rid of the evidence of my shame here. Man, I'm kind of risking death here. One more hit and I'm gone. I might try to sneak a milk bucket out of one of these. I think there's one that's got 7 days on her. But it might be good to milk. Alright, that Generation 3, that's going to be good. She's going to be the mother of a lot of the rest of them. Alright, here we go. Generation 1 to milk. Kind of risky. Oh shit, no, I'm dead. How's my sulfur going, I guess? Alright, put that in the sulfur pot, or bin, or collection, whatever you want to call it. And let's go get my stuff, and we'll wrap up. After I put these large hides in the tanner. Man, you know, believe it or not, they didn't used to do this. And I don't just mean before I kept them in a cage like this. I'm just saying, the sheep They would not try to headbutt you. The rams would, but the sheep would not. But now, I guess it's everybody. All right, we're gonna. This is not a good situation to be in. How am I gonna get that? All right, there's me, and there's the other one of Greg's sons there. All right, come on here. Give me that. Ah, there we go. We're in. Ah, we got it. All right, cool. And I can go ahead and destroy that too. All right, we're gonna cheek in there real fast. Oh my god. I've died like 3 or 4 times today, and it's all been due to either lighting myself on fire or getting mauled by sheep. Be me, Greg. Well, he's preserved, so it's all good. I'll put this red meat up. Like I said, I'm not even going to try to milk that other one, honestly. I need to feed those sheep is what I need to do. Put this red meat up and start the hide tanning. I only got 2 though. I thought I could have. Well, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna need way more than that, aren't I? Oh, but I can't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, we're cool. We're cool. Because I think you can just use these salted hides that we've got here. Let's see, medium or large salted hide. Let's say. So I need 3 a pop. So I need 24 for both of our backpacks. So that's going to be 8, yeah. This place is looking like a high-class hotel in the 60s. Yeah, that wallpaper really does kind of like either sleaze it up or class it up or both, you know? There's kind of like a classy, sleazy thing. But yeah, I dig the wallpaper. We'll salt these hides right here. Up here. I forgot I had that much lime. Kind of amazing. All right. I think it's 4 apiece. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's set these in some lime water here. All right. Perfect. And next time, that'll be good for our shenanigans. It's like the horseshoe of sleaze to class. Yes, it is. Exactly. It's like you go too far in one way and you end up in the other one. All right. I'll put the meat in the fridge or freezer. I guess they call this a meat freezer. All right, 26. Perfect. All right, everything else can be dealt with next time. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up today. Make sure the doors are closed. All right, did that sulfuric acid finish? It did. Nice, nice. I'm going to leave it in there because you can only put it in like earthenware crocks, I think, because it won't go in wooden stuff because it'll just melt through it. But hopefully it'll be fine in there. All right. So what do we do today? We built the tower more and well on our way to temporal backpacks. Let's double check that real fast. That's going to be, oh no, not actually Cooper nickel. I don't have any nickel. So maybe I was a little premature in that, but I'll look for that next time. But anyway, I think that's going to be it today. I'm going to take Seal Zatsu. I want to thank everybody for coming today. And we'll do this again sometime, I'm sure. Let's see. As far as me, I think I might not raid on Tuesday, but stream on Tuesday. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, thanks for coming, Wiz. Appreciate it. And I want to thank our raiders Night, Nue, and Cypher. Yeah, thanks. Alrighty. Wiggling. Alrighty. Let's see. We're going to raid out to... what is Edgy doing? A special event. Oh, it's his 1-year debut anniversary. Alright, we're going to do that. Alright, so I will see y'all when I see you. Maybe Tuesday, maybe not. But whenever. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Terrible, sad news.
Yeah, what's that?
I spilled beer on the new keyboard.
Oh
So,
no, the creaminess, the marbly.
So I was very, very quickly disassembling it, and I put it to dry. I hope it's not ruined. God, that made me so sad.
Man, I hope you get that worked out. Well, maybe you can like, I don't know, if it is pretty new, you could probably like talk to them about it. Maybe warranty or something. Just don't. Hey, it just showed up broken. That's the weirdest thing. But anyway.
Right, I might have to do that, but hopefully, it dries overnight. I took the keys and the switches out, and I'm drying it and everything, and
Well,
hoping that it is chill and didn't get fried. I unplugged it very quickly. But yeah, what a bummer.
it should be fine. I mean, just use some isopropyl alcohol in there.
And I won't try turning it on until tomorrow, so I
Yeah.
won't worry about it. But yeah, we got the soup made. Now I need some Crocs.
All right, good. Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, you ended stream?
Yeah, I thought you'd like fallen asleep.
Oh, no. Did you want to watch Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I guess I'll
I'm
head over to
kinda
the
wired.
recent Accord. Is that where that's gonna go?
Fuck, we gotta download it. But yeah, let's watch it in recent card.
All right, sure.
The tracker site for what's the tracker site for Pirate Bay?
I don't know. ext.to is pretty good for movies.
Oh, yeah, that's the first thing Trueno was going to
What'd you
talk
say?
about once he got off.
You said what was a good site?
ext.to.
I want to Inspector Gadget walk along at Big Richard Lake. Family friendly tonight.
Yeah.
1999.
My cat is sus.
What?
My cat has imposter syndrome. You're quite
Your cat is
suspicious.
sus.
My cat is sus. What does
I
that
still don't
mean?
know what it does.
What does that do?
Does it make him just sing Among Us every once in a while?
Homogus.
Budget $90 million. My God. How many seaters for Inspector Gadget right now?
Who's up inspecting their gadget?
Loves
Gadget.
Gadget.
63 seaters? This is
My
phenomenal.
God. Now you wait for it at 99% and then you end.
The Gadgeteers.
Working around the clock.
Maybe they're just really big Matthew Broderick fans. Who knows?
I don't know who that is, but
The star of
This
Inspector
doctor-
Gadget.
this Dr. Claw guy needs to be stopped.
Dr. Clawman.
Me and Kat watched Big Trouble in Little China today.
Uh-huh.
It's good. It's a good movie. Can I get a
Okay.
single attack off, please, Steven?
This cat's getting deja vu. It's almost like he's been here before.
Oh my god, why am I missing? It's a 10% dodge chance.
10% chance to not do anything this turn. I changed my mind.
No, it's the fucking boss has the elite
Yeah.
10% dodge chance. And he hasn't been hit once yet because he's just lucky.
Oh, I should leave VTube Studio. It's like we're on a Discord date if I stay on VTube Studio.
Yeah, it's true.
And not let us see? That's the criminal part.
Guys, I spilled beer on my new keyboard.